Hello and welcome to Gadget Guide USA. Thanks for watching my hoverboard calibration video. As you can see here, I have a hoverboard. It is a Pink Swagway X1, my neighbor's. Essentially the problem with this is it turns really slow to the left and really fast to the right. And basically these use gyroscopes to detect how flat they are, and that's basically how you move. Flat means stop. Tilt your feet forward, you go. Tilt your feet up, you go backwards. However, over time, due to collisions or shipping damage or whatever else, they can become uncalibrated. So you can tell if it turns faster to one side or the other, or maybe when your feet are completely flat, it's moving forwards or backwards, or basically just has any abnormal movement. So the solution to that for basically about any hoverboard, whether it's a Swagway, Swagtron, Razor, Cool Wheel, I don't know the rest of the generics, but basically all of them have very similar calibration techniques. So basically we're just going to calibrate the Swagway X1 for my neighbor, and I'm going to show you here. So basically the directions are right here. They're pretty easy to understand. You start with the Swagway off. It tells you to place a parallel, kind of like I almost have it there. Turn it on, but when you turn it on, don't just click the button, click it in and hold it for 3 or 5 seconds. This one says 3 seconds. And then you'll hear a confirmation beep, and then make sure it's completely level, make sure both platforms are plane with one another and that they are flat to the ground, and these levels are going to help us do that. And then turn it off and the calibration is complete. It's a really simple process. It seems confusing the first time you go through it, but once you do it one time you realize how easy it is, and to be honest, you don't even really have to have the levels. I'm just going way overboard. I almost always calibrate my own hoverboards without levels, but for the purpose of the video I have the levels here. So basically I put the levels here. You just want them on a flat area. You can put them on the foot pads, however, as you ride around on the Swagway, the foot pads become a little deformed. So you can do it anyway. Really, a little bit being off a little bit isn't going to kill you. It's when you're way off is when it needs calibration. So as you can see here, basically I'm just going to want to adjust it. So the bubbles are in between the lines. That means it's flat this way, and that both bubbles are about the same distance from the lines on each side, just so that I can ensure that both platforms are plane. As you can see, I already kind of have it pre-adjusted here. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And the power button is right here, and I'm just going to push the power button in and continue to hold it till I hear the confirmation beep. That's the power on. Alright, and that you heard that second beep, that is a confirmation beep, and I don't know if you can see this red light flashing. Let me zoom in here. On about every few seconds this red light will turn on. That happens with the Swagways and the Swagtrons, and at least some of the generic hoverboards, maybe not all of them, but there we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that they're all flat here, that they're both in between the lines to the best of my ability. And like I said, if you're a little bit off, you don't have to be insane, but it does help to be off. And that's as simple as it is. This unit is now calibrated. So like I said, you don't have to have the levels. If you're doing it by eye, what I do is I drop down and I just use the bottom of this point and line them up flat. And then I basically just look down, ensure both points are about level and that the board is as level as possible, and then go through the exact same process. It's a pretty simple process either way, whether you use the levels or you don't use the levels. I would recommend, of course, using the levels. However, if you do it by eye and you're relatively close, it'll be fine. However, calibration is a really easy process. To be honest, I prefer to actually calibrate it a little bit off, where I calibrate it slanted like that, so when my feet are flat, I actually move forward slowly. And that's more convenient for me so that I can get to max speed without dipping my toes so low. But that's my personal preference. It's not really something anybody else does. But if you want to calibrate it specifically to your taste, you're welcome to do so. It is your hoverboard. Like I said, that is how you calibrate a hoverboard. I did it today with the Swagway X1. Those same directions will work with an original Razor. I haven't tried it with a Razor 2.0, and it works with a lot of the other generics, and also with Swagtrons. Thank you for watching my hoverboard calibration video today. As always, subscribers are always appreciated. I couldn't be here without you. Thank you. Please like this video and comment at the bottom of the page. If you have any questions, you can always email me at GadgetGuideUSA@gmail.com. Thank you for your time.